Viewers, in Bengaluru this evening, an event is scheduled to express support for 2020 Delhi riots accused Umar Khalid. As per reports, the editors of the book Umar Khalid and His World will read excerpts from the book. The reading will be followed by a discussion with some historians and intellectuals like Janki Nair, Ramchandra Guha and Prakash Raj. Now, Umar Khalid and His World is an anthology of writings on and by Umar Khalid. Now, in January, he, along with Sharjeel Imam, were denied bail yet again by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said evidence points to their central role in planning, mobilization and strategic direction of the 2020 Delhi riots conspiracy. However, the ecosystem continues to say they are being punished because of their religion. Now, BJP wants this event to be cancelled. Before we, tell you more about this event, let's listen in to these reactions that we've got. In fact, Karnataka BJP on Monday petitioned Bengaluru Police Commissioner to cancel this event, supporting Umar Khalid. A delegation of BJP's leaders led by Bengaluru Central MP PC Mohan met the commissioner and submitted a memorandum. The memorandum mentioned that the event is being organized to express support for Umar Khalid, who is behind bars under anti-terrorism laws. Glorification of such an individual is tantamount to encouraging criminal elements. BJP wants permission to be withdrawn. Listen in.
Congress party has often come out in support of Umar Khalid, in support of Afzal Guru, Yaqub Memon, Sharjeel Imam, and now once again they are patronizing and eulogizing him by allowing an event to discuss his views and worldview in a program in Bengaluru. And despite petition being filed by common citizens, by others, BJP, with the Bengaluru police, the state government is giving full support to such a person. They call Modi terrorists and they are having program for Umar Khalid. This is the kind of anti-national elements this India Alliance and Congress supports.
See, all these kind of programs can be held only in Congress-ruled states. Umar Khalid, who is a terror accused, he's conducting a program and Congress is letting that happen. So Congress is always with people like Umar Khalid and all other kind of Yasin Malik, all other kind of terrorists, Masood Azhar, G and all. So this is quite natural. So we will keep on protesting, even if you are in power.
So you heard the reactions coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Let's now tell you a little bit more about this particular event that has become a big political issue in the state of Karnataka. This event is being organized to express support for Umar Khalid. Now it is very, very important to understand that Umar Khalid along with Sharjeel Imam, both of them in fact are accused in the 2020 Delhi riots case. Let's move to the other page now. In this event, editors of Umar Khalid and His World to read excerpts. Now, this is a book, this is an anthology of Umar Khalid. It has a work that Umar Khalid has produced so far and what people have written about him while he has remained behind bars. Now, Janki Nair, Ramchandra Guha and actor Prakash Raj are also likely to participate. After the excerpts are read out, there's going to be a discussion by historians and other intellectuals. And this particular event is scheduled in Bengaluru this evening around 6 o'clock. This anthology, like I said, features writings on and by Umar Khalid. Now, what is also important to understand, viewers, is that Umar Khalid is an accused in the 2020 Delhi riots case, and repeatedly his bail petitions have been getting rejected. Now, you heard the reactions coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party. In fact, in January only this year, Umar Khalid and Sharjeel Imam, accused in the 2020 Delhi riots conspiracy case, were denied bail. However, 5 others in the same were granted bail. The court made an exception for Umar Khalid and Sharjeel Imam, arguing that both were masterminds and that material on record made out a prima facie case against them under the UAPA, or Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. Let's now show you, in fact, the kind of observations that were made, and very strong observations were made by the Supreme Court on 5th of January when their bail plea was rejected. Then, viewers, a review petition was filed by Umar Khalid in Supreme Court. Even that was rejected by the Apex Court in April. This year, the Supreme Court dismissed it on 20th of April, saying there was no good ground and reason to review the 5th January judgment. Now, so far, no response have come from the Congress party or Congress government in Karnataka yet, but Congress's ally Samajwadi Party has targeted the BJP. Listen in.
ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी के एजेंडा ही हिंदू मुस्लिम कराना, तथ्यों की जानकारी ना होते हुए भी उसके बाद इनको कोई भी चीज को पकड़ करके अगर जहां पर कोई भी एंगल इनको हिंदू मुस्लिम का दिखता है ये उसको पकड़ लेते हैं और उसमें क्या है क्या नहीं है ये कांग्रेस और बीजेपी क्यों इस टाइप का आरोप लगा रही है। मैं समझता हूं कि इसमें कोई ऐसी सत्यता नहीं है।
Let's now go across to my colleague Neha Hebale, who's joining us live at this point in time. Neha, good afternoon. How has the government really reacted to what BJP is demanding as far as this event is concerned?
Well, Hina, we had a reaction there of Congress spokesperson, representative, of course, of the government there, raising questions about why the BJP, in fact, is objecting to this, and more importantly, raising questions about why Omar Khalid's trial still hasn't been conducted. Congress spokesperson Brijesh Kalappa, in fact, slamming the BJP for trying to stop this event here, has even gone on to raise questions about where in a civilized country, are people kept as under trials for 5 years, and why is it that the BJP indeed is scared of hastening the trial process? Are they scared of the fact that maybe Umar Khalid would get acquitted? Political war of words over this entire incident that's broken out, that's being organized, in fact, by civil society groups in Bengaluru. The BJP, in fact, has also planned a protest outside the venue as well later this evening, and we'll really have to wait and see what goes on and where the war of words really comes to an end.
Well, that's right. On one hand, of course, this war of words that's going on. But on the other hand, one can't also ignore what the Apex Court had said in this regard when the Apex Court decided to reject the bail plea and also then dismiss the review petition that was filed by Umar Khalid in this particular case. So politics aside, we also need to keep in mind how the judiciary has reacted to this entire matter. Neha, stay on with us. We have another reaction coming in from the BJP. Listen in.
In Bangalore, the book written by Umar Khalidi, who is booked under UAPA Act and who is also a terrorist who is in the jail since 2020. Few people want to open his book and also celebrate his life. They are not realizing that Muslim community cannot be taken for granted, and the celebration of terrorists like Umar Khalidi and other people will not be accepted in Karnataka or elsewhere in India. People now have realized that the games what Congress plays to divide the vote, to consolidate the Muslim votes, and just for the sake of power, they want to eyewash the Muslim communities in Karnataka and in the entire India. Mr. Siddaramaiah, we understand your dirty politics, your dirty mindset.
And with this, we will slip into a very, very short break. We'll be back with lots more. Stay with us.